Hi, I'm Stephen. It's winter and you may be thinking about winter pruning your roses. Some of you may have already done this and that's okay, but for those of you that haven't, these are the steps that you should follow. Now your rose will either be living in a pot or in the ground. The method will be the same for both. First thing is wait for any frosts to finish. This is important as by pruning our roses we're encouraging new young vigorous growth to help produce more flowers more often. During the days it's been quite warm, so your rose is trying to produce new young growth. In the cold nights there is a chance that you can either get a frost that will burn this new young growth, or with the cold weather it can damage the new young developing flower buds, which is what we don't want. So when do I recommend to do your winter pruning? When there is no more chance of any more frosts where your rose lives. This could be now in some areas, or this could be as late as early spring. Just remembering that it's better to wait longer to prune your rose than it is to do it too early. The second thing I want you to do is to have sharp pruning secateurs and sharp pruning saws. This is important as if they were blunt tools, they can actually tear the stem where you cut it and cause more damage than incorrect pruning. It can also allow entry points for pests and diseases. The third thing I want you to do is determine what style or type of rose you have. To put it simply, is it a once a year flowering rose or a repeat flowering rose? If it's a once a year flowering rose, do not prune. Wait until it's finished flowering. This generally occurs during the summer. If it's a repeat flowering rose, it could be a bush style rose, a climbing rose, a standardized rose, a weeping style rose, and I'll show you different methods on how to prune these different styles of roses in future videos, as the pruning method will vary. Now, if you've waited till the last frost, you've got sharp pruning tools, and you're still unsure on how to prune your rose, you can always use the John Wayne method, and that is to cut first and to ask questions later. Although not correct, the rose will still benefit from this style of pruning, and that will help you. So in summary, wait until there's no more frosts, have sharp pruning tools, determine what style of rose you have by quickly going out to your garden to see whether it's either a bush, a climbing, a standardized or a weeping form of rose, and stay tuned for my methods on how to prune these roses, which I'll update to you shortly. Enjoy your garden.